Hey, what's up, everybody? Time for an update. So, we have a little bit of a pause in that big sell off that happened yesterday, broke through some technical levels in the stock market. I want to talk about Forex for a second. As you have probably seen, or if you're not aware, British pound against US dollar pushing over 130 today, exactly as I have said for a long time now, ever since Brexit, where I said that the hysterical, hyperbolic sell off in the pound was a totally irrational reaction to the Brexit vote. And I broke it down many times, spoke about that in MMT Trader Report, spoke about that in posts that I put up on the street.com website. By the way, I'm only contributing 1 day per week on Real Money. For those of you who like to read my articles, they cut me down to 1 day per week. So, complain to them. So it's 1 day per week. Every Tuesday, my posts go up on the street.com. But the British pound will recover most, if not all, of the crash in the post-Brexit period. Remember, we went from 147 down to, and then we had the flash crash last October, if you recall, when that thing just inexplicably collapsed down to, I believe it was 113. But now we are back up at 130. And I remember all the pundits and all the geniuses back then saying that that 113 was going to be revisited. I was the only one, and I wrote about this on thestreet.com. I talked about it in my report. We would not see, stupidity is not rewarded, okay? We would not see the 113. So back above 130, euro now in a long-term uptrend. There is nothing fundamentally to stop the euro's rise. The election of Macron in France has removed political risk in the Eurozone, and that was really the thing that had kept the euro down for a long time. With political risk now removed, you have strong, very strong, bullish fundamentals supporting the euro. You have austerity, which is very bullish for the currency. You have negative interest rates by the ECB, very bullish for the currency. You have they run trade surpluses. Germany does anyway. So all of that stuff, very positive for the euro. There is no, in fact, the euro now, and I wrote this the other day, which is a problem for most of Europe, with the exception of Germany, because for a long time now it was thought to be at risk of going away. The problem now will be that ultimately the euro will reach levels of overvaluation that will present new problems for the eurozone. They have not fixed anything in the eurozone, but now it will play out in another direction, in a different fashion, and it will play out over a period of time, and the euro will go very much higher than anyone expects. Maybe €1 is going to fetch $2, maybe more. All right, I'm making that prediction right now, and I've been right on every single thing. As far as the stock market is concerned, a lot of this being blamed on the problems now emerging with Trump. He's completely embattled. He's being attacked from every which way. The legislative agenda has been put on hold, if that, maybe never going to happen. And it wasn't happening in the beginning anyway. A lot of that, as I said yesterday in the video, after he got elected, a lot of the things that he spoke about in the campaign were getting watered down. And I said that the entire rally based on expectation, but it was based on an expectation that had kind of morphed, or the reality of the proposals had morphed into something different than what he originally proposed. So I said the market had been very overvalued and highly speculative for a long time. As far as the pullback in gold today, not something to worry about. All right. I do not see any deflation scenario. The Fed is still on track, although they might, get pushed back a little bit because of the stock market, but the Fed is still on track. We're in a rising rate environment. Policy moves in one direction until it stops moving in that direction, and that is a policy choice. Okay, that's something you have to understand. And finally, I want to give a shout out to one of my students. Again, with no losses, folks. No losses, never any losses. Now, he He made mistakes. This guy I'm talking about, he made mistakes in the Forex market. He kind of lost his mental game there back a couple of months ago or a month and a half ago. He was in he made money in dollar yen. He was all proud of himself, and he got out, and then it kept going, and he got upset with himself that he got out, and he did what's called lack of detachment. He jumped back in again, and he said, this time I'm just holding it. I don't care. That's a loss of mental game. That's a loss of detachment. That's a loss of discipline. That's a lack of patience. It's all the things I talk about. And I said to him at the time, I said, you're going to go through a lot of pain because you just did that. You're going to learn a very painful lesson. And he sold dollar yen down into 108 handle. Traded all the way up almost to 115. Managed it correctly. Was scared sometimes. I helped him. Was a little bit nervous. I helped him with the courage and the mental fortitude. Well, guess what? He got out today with a nice profit, all right? So for all you stop losers out there who prudently think that losing is a great thing to do, all I say is thank you so much, because your money is going in our pockets. That's how it works. So keep doing what you're doing. My guys win. My guys win every single time, even when they screw up mentally. But we got to get them on track with that. We got to get them, and he knows. He knows it now. But you know, there's a line from that book, Reminiscences of a Stock Operator, where Jesse Livermore says, the mistake family is a big family. There's a lot of brothers and sisters and cousins of the same mistake. So we constantly have to be vigilant. You constantly have to be assessing your mental game. That's what it's all about, folks. Trading is 100% mental. You choose to win or you choose to lose. And most of you on here, you choose to lose. You are losers, all right? We choose to win. Never take losses. All of our stuff are profits. Every single closed out trade of MMT Trader has been a profit that is irrefutable, all right? Profits all the time. That's what it's about. See you later, everybody. Bye.